Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Dysfunctional. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I'm your host, Dysfunctional. Get me a little away from there. There we go. Where's my water? No, not down there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right to it today. That's what's up. That's what's up. Lydia, greetings. How you doing? How are you doing? Give me 1 second. All right. There we go. Got the space. TV on mute, so y'all don't have to hear that. But yeah, what's going on with you guys today? I think I got a good one for y'all. I think I do. I'm pretty good today, Lydia. I'm pretty good. Hey, Annie. I had to take a self day today. No work today, so I'm doing pretty good, as well as could be expected. How about that? Hmm. Okay. Well, we like to give it to the 5 minute mark so we could jump into this. I did have an awesome weekend. I did. I hope y'all had an awesome resurrection weekend. Hmm. All right, all right. I wish people stop coming in and leaving. Just come in, chill, sit down with us. Let's have a talk today. What's up, Delta? It's getting closer, man. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Yep. How you doing today, my brother? Okay. Now that does sound like fun. Okay, on a Sunday. Well, congratulations, man. Hope everything goes well. All right, all right. You're doing well too. That's good. That's good. Well, you know what? We ain't got no people here. We're gonna get it started anyway. So today's topic deals with stalkers and seeing the signs and how to avoid being put in those situations where a person might want to stalk you. All right, so first off, um, animals stalk their prey. You know, when a lion or a tiger want to eat, they creep up on it, non-suspecting animal, and then they pounce. Well, dudes, they turn into stalkers. They do the same thing, just a different way. They play like they're nice. Uh, they might joke with you once, girl, I'll kill you if you leave me. And you be, ha ha ha, that's so cute. He likes me so much, he's gonna kill for me. Ha ha. No, that should be a warning. Not even a red flag. That should be a warning. Like, what does he mean? I haven't even been with this dude that long. And then sometimes, in the midst of things, when you start sleeping with somebody continuously, they feel like you're theirs, even if they've never put a title on you. They feel like you and that piece of your body belongs to them. And the thought that anybody else could get that piece of your body, Lord forbid that ever happens. Yep. I got a friend. No, I ain't gonna go there. So, like red flags and stuff like that is the way people play. I heard this a long time ago, and I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but there's a little truth in every bit of joke. When people joke on you, there's a little truth to that. Now it's up to you to decipher what part did they play with and what part was true. Because when you say it in a joke, it's unbelievable. It's funny. Opposed to when you say it and you're serious, and they be like, "What the?" So, that's a dangerous game. Um, like I said, when I was younger, in my teenage years, I was possessive over people, like they were my own private possessions. And anytime I felt like someone could come in and take my possession from me, hey Tanya, how you doing? If I felt like someone could come in and take my possession from me, I'd act a fool. I'd go wow. You know what I'm saying? Just to become a grown man and realize you wouldn't know if someone's stalking you because of social media. Sometimes people put, yeah, yeah. It does make it hard to determine whether or not someone is stalking you or overly attracted to you or whatever, because social media is you post your location. You social media has turned out to be one of the biggest. That's sexy. What's sexy? Stalking you? Okay. Um. Hey Shelly. Um. You threw my mind off there. The point that I'm making, you really don't know when someone's stalking you, but be wary when people tell you jokes. No. Okay. When people tell you jokes that have a eerie tone to them. Like someone say, "Ha, you know what? If you ever stole money from me, I'll shoot you." What? Or I'm just saying, jokingly, if you would ever jokingly steal money from me, ha ha, I would shoot you. You're gonna shoot me if I take some money from you? You know who I am? I'm supposed to be like your blood, your kin, your people. No. But that's how they joke. They say undertone things, but mean something deep behind it. And if you don't pay attention, then things go wrong. I used to be, yeah. It's not a good feeling because then you got to worry about who they out with, why they out with them, what they doing, and in your mind, in this situation, your mind gets. I've had stalkers that have popped up at my house. Very scary. I believe it is, but when these people, when you act like they're your possession, your brain tricks you and tells you the worst case scenario in every situation, such as, oh, I bet she ended up having sex with that dude. Yeah. I bet she's screaming out his name way louder than she's screaming out my name. I'm gonna get her back. What the? Why is she with that dude? Why she ain't with, you know what? I'll show her. I'll show her why she should be with me instead of him. And it just goes all the way left from there. Like, so, like I said, someone would joke with it. Someone might grab you real hard one time and be like, girl, don't play with me. You mine. and then let you go. Hi, I'm just joking. You know what I'm saying? You know I love you. When do you start to change this? Like I said, for my high school years, I was very possessive. I was possessive over everything that I felt like was mine. Women, friends, anything that I felt was mine alone, and I didn't want to share it. It was mine. Um, I began to change when I got in the military, and I met my first wife, who was very promiscuous, and it taught me that a person's gonna do whatever it is they want to do, when and with who they want to do it with. Now I say that to say she had a past before I got there, and when I got there, whoever she was messing with, she stopped. But I seen it firsthand before we had our thing that clicked off, our whatever it was that clicked off, that was like, yo, this is the one, or this would be the one that I met her. I met her before I went to the Marine Corps. I met her 6 to 7 months before I went to boot camp the second time. So my relative, she was his roommate, and they were staying in North Carolina. And he came and got me. He was like, "Yo, you ain't doing nothing productive in Birmingham. Come live with us in North Carolina." And I was like, "Cool, cool." So she was working on base because her family, her dad was a Marine, and she lived in a Marine Corps city, or a city around the base. And I got to know her. You know what I'm saying? I got to see her in her element and do what she does. And I was like, okay, either I can accept it or not. But I can't have both. I can't do both. I can't not accept it and still want to be with her. Or I can't accept it, but then I question every time she leave the house. So you just got to learn. No, Havelock. She was at Havelock, right down the street from Camp Lejeune. I was at Camp Lejeune when I got out of boot camp. But yeah, so Cherry Point. She was a Cherry Point Havelock. So we clicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had something about us that she wanted to mess with me, and I really wanted to mess with her. Hey, Dream, how you doing? And so when I met her, and I got used to what she does and who she is, um, I felt like I could do her better than how she's been done in the past. So I felt like I could be faithful to her, and I was. I was very faithful to her. Rough times, but I'll be okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Dre. I'm very sorry to hear that. You can always text me on whatever on Instagram. Hit me on Instagram, and I'm free to help you come up with solutions, or if you need me to. I'm good. I'm good. If you don't need me to, well, best wishes. Hope you feel better. Hope everything works out. So I got to understand that you can't control a human being. You know what I'm saying? You can't even control your children. Like, you can tell them what to and what not to do while they're young, and they're kind of afraid of you. But when they get grown, they still gonna do what they want to do. Okay, that's cool. All right, hey, I got a listener here. I love to hear people vent. So it taught me people aren't possessions. So going forward in life, I stopped being jealous, because at the same token, I always felt like um, a woman's vagina, or whatever else part of her body that people are interested in, it belongs to her. I could ask for it. I could talk her into giving it to me. We could conversate and we could both agree. But do I? Do I what? Right? People make their own choices at the end of the day. Exactly. Tanya Smith, same thing. Yeah. Definitely, definitely. Um, so I learned in my 20s that you can't control what a person does. Possession stems from insecurity. Yes. Yes, it does. If you have a dude that's with you that's insecure, he will become possessive if you give him the cookie too many times. If you give him the cookie once, he might become possessive. So, but when you have people around you that care about you, and somebody's being possessive to you or towards you, your male people aren't going to like that. Because at any moment that this man feels like he can get away with it, he going to do something bad to you, just to make you stay, or to manipulate your mind to make you feel like you got to stay, or something going to happen. And when that comes down the pipeline, it ain't much to do but, get away from that person. And, the more it's like with children. If you tell them not to do it, they're going to do it. So, with grown-ups, if you tell a grown-up that you don't want to do something with them no more, they're going to get angry and mad and feel like they can do what they want to do. But most of the times, people who do this, like when I was possessive, I like to fight dudes. So if I thought she with another dude, I'm swinging. If another dude was talking to her and I'm leaned over at the locker because my side was hurting, because I had ulcers in my high school years. I used to drink too much. Um, if I was like leaned over, whatever, and dude said something to her, I'll try to fight him. If I couldn't fight him right then and there, I'd wait till I feel better and I'd come back swinging. Like, that was me. I swung. I wasn't really necessarily jumping on her because I ain't never been like a dude to jump on women. I ain't never beat no woman up. I used to shake her and I used to threaten her. And that's wrong too. Because like I said, at the end of the day, they're free to do what they want to do with their body. You cannot control another human being what they want to do. Yeah, you can't control people. People are going to do what they want, right? But isn't that natural for men to be territorial over his woman and kid? If it's his, that's different. If you marry some woman or y'all been together for like 10 years, that's your woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could be possessive over your person, but not jealous. Like, you should never feel like, what if another man can take her away from me? She's yours. You already got her. But like, possessive is like, I know she's mine. You're not going to disrespect her. These are my kids. You're not going to talk crazy to them. That's possession. Jealous is, why is she over there talking to that nigga? Like, why he over there in her face? What he saying to her? Why she smiling? Why she look like she like that? That's that crazy talk. They say a man is to be the protector and provider. You are, but even being a protector and provider, okay, per example, you could be territorial, like a dog, but a dog can't stop another dog from coming in the yard and impregnating that female dog. No matter what he say or do, he could bite him and he could try to run him off. But at some point, if that other dog wants to impregnate that dog, he'll find time to get in the yard when another dog ain't around. Dogs do it, people do it. It's the same thing. Possessive, jealous, because they say a man is to be a protector and provider. I like a little jealousy. There's healthy jealousy, and there's unhealthy jealousy. What I'm talking about tonight is unhealthy. When they start wanting to know where you at all the time, when they ride by your house, if they see another car there, they don't knock on the door yet. They stay outside and sit somewhere down the street to see who's coming and going out your house, and they don't pay bills there. That's crazy. That's jealousy to a whole bad level. You should be protective but not possessive. Right. Territory owning and protective. But you don't own people. Even if you marry a woman, you don't own her. She still has the right. I'm not saying it's right, but she has the right or ability to take her body and give it to any dude that she want to give it to. And as her husband, you have two choices. You can either take it or you can make her leave or, divorce her. You either going to take it or divorce her. Yeah, why she at her grandma's for a whole hour? Yeah, I've been there. Bye-bye. Jealousy can be dangerous. It can be. That's what we're talking about. So anytime somebody is threatening you jokingly, you should take that as a red flag. You should take that as a warning sign. You should take that as, this is definitely not where you should be. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to be in these places to know, oh, well, I mean, like, it don't make sense. So I don't know. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. It doesn't make sense to try to own somebody that don't want to be owned. Like, there are people out here that want to be slaves, I guess. Pick a slave. There are people out here that want to be lusted after and loved after and chased, and find that person. If that's what you're into, find that person that's into that too. Don't get a normal person and be like, you can't hang out with this person. That's controlling. You can't You got to pick between me and him. That's jealousy. If you cheat on me, if you leave me, you give my shit away, I'm gonna kill you. That's dangerous. Who was the guy on the last podcast? That is Sid. Sid is our new Thursday guy. Because Ace won't be there on Thursdays anymore. Tuesdays, you got just me. Thursdays, you got me and Sid. Sundays that we do podcasts, you got me, possibly Sid, and Ace. But yeah, I mean, that's, that's real. That's the realest advice I can give y'all. Like, and then what makes it worse, like I said, if you got male friends around you, married people are one. Her body is yours and your body is hers. Right. I agree with that. But, if you wanted to step out, Tanya, it'll hurt. It'll hurt your husband. But it's still your choice. I mean, it might not be a good choice, It might not be a better situation than it might not be a better situation than the one you're in. But it's still your body to do what you want to do with. He can get mad about it. That's just like a stranger. A stranger could walk up to you and say, sorry, I was tying my shoe. A stranger could walk up to you and be like, hey, you're a beautiful woman. I want to give you $1 million and I want to spend the night with you. And you and your husband can talk about it. And you could get $100 million. You can get $1 million, or you could be like, no, my wife's worth more than that. And I don't want to do it. Why do people ask me for advice, but won't take it and keep struggling and dealing with toxicity? It used to bother me. But I learned you can't make anyone do anything. At the end of the day, it's their choice. I did what I could. Now it doesn't bother me. No, it's not true. What's not true, Tanya? What's not true? You got 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 feet, car keys, and money in your pocket. If you want to leave and go have sex with someone, you can. It's wrong, but you can. He's probably gonna go ape shit. He might whoop him, whoop you. Who knows who he's gonna whoop? But you can do that. It comes with repercussions. My coochie says, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. But that's what I'm saying tonight. So tonight, and then like Delta said, it's hard to tell somebody stalking you nowadays because people do so much on social media. Your partner, your spouse was once a stranger to you. They don't own you. True. Very true. Very, very, very true. But so it's a lot of sickos out here. Like I was saying, if you got male friends or brothers or male relatives around you and they see some dude trying to harass you, stalk you, be jealous, they're going to tell you to get away from them. If you don't, you're going to end up either getting hurt and they're going to hurt him, or he's going to kill you and they're going to have to go to jail and kill him, or vice versa. Some people will, some people won't do it. But some people, they're afraid to go to jail. So they won't kill nobody. But you don't own your significant other. No, you don't. You don't. You don't own anybody. You don't even own your children. You're just blessed to raise them and love them. It really belongs to him. He has to make the choice not to share it. Ooh, why get married? Your parents don't own you, right? If you're married, your body belongs to your husband or wife. I get where y'all are coming from, but free will is what God gave each and every person. With free will, any person at any given time, moment, space, they can change their mind, do whatever they want to do. That's what I'm saying. So, Tanya, you could get up, go to your car, drive wherever you want to go, and find a dude that you want to give it to, and you give it to him. That's it. Like, your husband's not going to like it if he finds out. And marriage, you're supposed to want to be with that one person. But the way life is nowadays, the way marriage is, A lot of things fall apart with Corona. A lot of things fall apart. So, sex is the reason people fall out. Money. Sometimes it's just plain. I outgrew you. But at the end of the day, you still have a choice to do whatever you want to do. Unless you're a robot and programmed, you can't be controlled. True. They don't need to be married if the body goes anywhere to anyone. You're right. They don't need to be married if the body goes to anyone. But I mean, I'm not saying that all married people cheat. What I was saying is you can't possess anybody's body. That's dangerous. To feel like you possess or you own someone is crazy. It's ludicrous. It's irrational. It's not a proper thought. But it does happen. It does. It does. It happens more than people think it does. And like I was saying, if you give your cookie away to people or a person too long, they feel like it's theirs. So then when you stop messing with them and they feel like you're theirs, then they get into a jealous fit mode. And jealous fits can hurt somebody. You can get hurt behind a jealous fit. A jealous fit of rage, you can get hurt. All right, Tanya. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Your significant other has thoughts and feelings that they keep to themselves. It doesn't matter if you think you share everything. They're their own person. Yes, then that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how what you're saying isn't being understood. It's just an opinion. I think this is such a sore spot for women to believe that husbands are cheating, but it happens. Great wife is hard to find these days. A great person, period, is hard to find. Not necessarily a wife. Because, like what I've been taught or have seen, a woman that's a wife is already a wife. She just needs a husband to find her. And a woman that's unwifely characteristics is a wife with uncharacteristics. Unwifely characteristics. She's all right. This is what's wrong with people today. That's why no one stays married. Now, if he or she is cheating, no, your body don't belong to them. It belongs to everyone, and you need to get a divorce. Okay, Waterfall. That's true. Possessiveness is never cute. I don't care. You have to find a great person before finding a good wife. Perfect answer. That's true. Um, but like I said, when men prey on women, they uh, uh, you're married, Tanya. I can't go down that road with you. That's not right. Um, when men prey on their target, when men prey on their target, they do it subtly. They do it in the open, like a tiger and a lion when they approach. They're in the open. It might be a couple weeds that they blend in with, but for the most part, you can see them. You just stuck your head up and look around. But men do the same thing. They prey on you subconsciously till they're close enough to do what they want to do to you. Um, I've never been a person to firmly believe that any person is mine. I mean, like I said, I did it as a kid, but that's as a teenager. But I never really felt like when I knew better that any person belonged to me. I have, however, put my hands on people, males and females. More worse on males, but I put my hands on a woman a couple times. It's not right. It's wrong. Um, but at the same token, um, where was I going with that? At the same token, that's what you're telling me. Okay, that's what you're saying, Tanya. You're right. It can still happen though. Men and women can still cheat even though they're married. There's no padlock on your vagina. There's no lock key on his penis. If he wants to cheat, you want to cheat, it's available. Um, Possessiveness may be mistaken as love. Definitely. Um, it has been romanticized, but with time, it stands out as a negative trait. It destroys relationships with mistrust, insecurities, and fear. But you are still my diss. I'm always gonna be your diss. I'm always gonna be your diss. You're always gonna be my number one fan. That's the way it came up. That's the way it's gonna be. You're my number one fan. I'm your diss. Um, but anyone can cheat. There's no way to stop it if someone is going to cheat. Unless you tie them down and chain them to the bed or something. Then no, there's no other physical way to stop someone unless you lock them in something. Um, but like I was saying, men they creep up, and when they get that wrong feeling or that jealousy kicks in overdrive or that insecure thought runs through their brain one time too many, you get the lion or the tiger, and when you get that, it's up to you, the woman, to be smart in that situation. Because believe it or not, that could be a life or death situation. Um, he could have plans of hurting you really bad or killing you because he feels like you're his and he don't want nobody else to have you. It's sad. It's a delusional way of thinking, but people do think that way. Um, it was told to me when I blacked out and lost my mind, um, that I was choking my second wife and I was chanting, "If I can't have you, no one can." And that's crazy to me because, like I said, I've never felt like that about anybody for any reason. I never felt like a woman's mine, another dude can't have it. I always felt like if she's mine and you take her, she was never mine. But in a fit of rage, wasn't jealousy. Um, it was a fit of rage. Like we got into it that bad. Um, I blacked completely the fuck out. And next thing I know, I'm opening the door and police are there. In between A and B, I don't know what happened. Um, y'all lock them up and catch a charge. Yeah, right. Everyone can cheat. Cheating is to satisfy some need not being fulfilled in a relationship. That's true. If someone can easily be taken, they were never yours. Right. Um. So, in a fit of rage, that's how I responded. Um. I apologized to that woman. I tried everything I could once I understood that I had a mental problem, but that person just played on my emotions for another 8 months and then made me go past disliking them to hating them to wishing I never met them to trying to get rid of them consciously. Like consciously, I was trying to get rid of her. That's wrong. That's bad. Um, but but she, like I said, she did stuff. Maybe not physical stuff, but she did stuff um, to lead me on. Yeah. She definitely did that. Lead me on. Said we could be friends, and we couldn't. Every time she got bored or mad at her dude, she took it out on me because I'm baby daddy or ex-husband or whatever you want to call me. And she did this for 16 years. So I don't have to worry about it now. My time is up. I mean, I still love and do for my daughter, but I don't have to communicate with her to do anything for my daughter anymore. Like my daughter's 19. I can talk to her anytime I feel like it. She can call me anytime she need me and say, "Dad, I need this. I want this. Can you help me out?" And I'm gonna do it because that's my baby. That's my other baby. She's grown, but that's my baby. Yep. You and Dan always think alike. Yep. What was her sign? Her sign was a Cancer. Um, yeah, I noticed that too, Dream. Haha. Did she try to use her child against you? Yes, sometimes. She took me to court and made it where I couldn't see her for 2 years because I was in the hospital. Um, yep. That's when you pray to God about the situation. Never put your trust in a woman or man. This is true. Don't answer. Answer what, Shelly? Payback. Was it payback? That's what you're asking me. Was it payback? Um, it could have partly been payback on my part. Uh, it could have been part payback on her part. I believe y'all child made my bad. Yeah, yeah, no problem, no problem. Um, she the one thing she never did, I guess, because my daughter said she didn't do it. I thought she was doing it, but I guess she didn't. The one thing she never did, supposedly, was the sign question. I said she was a Cancer. The one thing she never did, supposedly, was say negative things to my daughter about me. Um, and that's the only positive thing I can probably say about her. I can tell you what she do for a living, and I guess that's positive. But she she has a strong disdain for me, and I feel if not the same, much worse. So making cancers look bad. She left a bad taste in my mouth about cancers. She left a pretty bad taste in my mouth about cancers. But I've met a bad everything. I think I met a bad Libra. I met a bad Taurus, a Gemini. I was with a toxic Capricorn and didn't know it. Um, I was with two toxic. I mean, when I didn't know I had a mental issue, a lot of women were bad for me. Like they just did bad things. We did bad things to each other. We said fucked up shit. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad y'all doing a little better. It takes time. Just don't give her a rope and let her hang your ass with it. You know what I mean? You got to be careful who you get with. They will make you or break you, and that ain't got nothing to do with the zodiac signs. You right. Bad apples. Yep. That's respectful. I don't think parents should talk about each other to their children. I don't like cancers. LOL. And I never talked bad about her to her mom. I never said anything hateful or negative to her about her mother. We just recently had a talk when she was 18. We were riding in the car somewhere, and I asked her. I said, "What did your mom tell you was the reason why we broke up?" And she said something, but what's your side of it? And I told her. I said me and your mom had a physical relationship. I used to put my hands on her, and she used to say crazy shit. And when I found out I had a problem, she wasn't trying to fix it by then. It was too late, and that's what I told her. And in my book, she read my book, and it goes into detail some of the things that went on, and that's it. My mom's birthday tomorrow. She's an Aries. Well, tell your mom happy birthday, Delta. Tell your mom I said happy birthday. What's tomorrow? April 5th? What's the day? Third, third, fourth, fifth. Saturday, Sunday. It's the 6th. I attract a lot of Aries. Hmm. He's a Capricorn. 6. Okay. Thank you, Annie. Oh, I do like Aries. Okay. Quavo was Aries and Sweeties is a cat. Well, that's interesting. It's interesting to see how other zodiacs mesh, but like I tell y'all all the time, it's more than zodiacs for why people mesh and don't mesh. You have different cancers. Cancer 1, 2, and 3. Okay. What are the three types of cancers, Waterfall? Please tell me. Yeah, they broke up. My moon is a Leo. Maybe that's why. Could be. Mr. Let's Talk. What's up, bro? What's up, Mr. Let's Talk? Say it. You're in the building. I'm an Aquarius too. Okay. I don't like male Aries and other Aries. I mean, like I said, some people are good, some people are not good, and they come in all signs, not just he's a Capricorn. Mister, let's talk. You missed it? The topic of the day is um we're actually talking about stalkers and possessiveness. That's dangerous. You know, when people possess a person, and let's talk. You're a great person to have on this show at this moment because we were also talking about women and men that are married that can cheat because it was said that when women and men get married, they become ownership of this other person. Okay. Yeah. So what's your take on that? Some cats are gold diggers and users. Yeah, yeah. There are some. I met one. Some people are just toxic together despite their sign. True. And I think that's what it was between me and my second wife. I think we were just toxic. Period. It started wrong. It ended wrong. It was wrong when she was married to her first husband. It was wrong when we moved in together. It was just a wrong situation. I like the workaholic cats. That's me. It's what I do. That's interesting to what extent? To the extent that when we were talking about possessions, uh, people were saying that when you get married, the reason you get married is so you can own or become one with your mate, which is true. But at any given point in time, your mate has the option to go cheat on you if that's what they choose to do because they have they have their own opinion, they have their own choice, they have free will to do anything they want to do. Now, will it be rewarded properly? No. Will it be received okay? Probably not. The repercussions probably will outweigh the risks, but they still have that free choice. Yeah, yeah. When it starts bad, it ends bad. I mean, but when I say it started bad, when I met her, she was at work. I gave her my number. She didn't call. 2, 3 weeks later, I went to the same movie theater to watch another movie with my partner, who was another Marine, and he pointed her out. Hey, bro, they go. And I'm like, nah, that's not my friend. My friends call me. And I said it loud enough for her to hear me. And the dude in front of me was just in my conversation, so I put him in it. Are cancers bossy? This? She wasn't bossy to me. She became a control freak for those 16 years that she was trying to run me through it. But before that, she was very submissive. She gave when everything. She was very family oriented and she was very submissive. She did whatever I wanted. She wasn't the best of cooks, so we didn't eat in very often. We ate out a lot more. Um, she had her opinion about things, and if she felt some kind of way, she would do it. But no, never bossy. Not to me, anyway. Cancers are crazy. Everybody's crazy. Everybody got a little bit of crazy in them. Um, so like I said, I met her at work. When I bumped back into her again, she was like, "I'm so sorry." Blah 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 blah. I live with my boyfriend. Cool. Called her that night. She was like, "Yeah, I want to hang out. Yeah, definitely." We hung out. It was late, like 12 or 1 in the morning. Went to a club. Oh yeah, this you getting better at podcasts. You improved since you started. First live, 100%. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, so she said, actually, my boyfriend that I live with is my husband. We drive down the road. She said, "You're not gonna put me on the side of the road, are you?" I said, "No, I'm not." I said, "We just friends, right?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "We don't have any intentions, do you? You don't have no intentions before the night end or hopes that?" And she's like, "No, we just friends. We hanging out." We got, I ain't gonna say drunk because I didn't drink that much. I drunk a little bit. I agree with Doug that you have improved a lot. Thank you, Dan. That means a tremendous amount to me. We had a few drinks, got close, kissed a few times, took her somewhere, we had sex, and I thought, no, I didn't take her to a hotel. No, I took her to a family house that I had a key to that told me I could bring women there anytime I wanted. So I took her there. We had sex. I didn't think much of it. I didn't think like, oh my God, this is the one we're gonna no. So she called me the next day and she was just like happy. Like I was just bringing happiness to her life. And she was telling me how screwed up things were with her husband. Then y'all went to the hotel. Nope, I knew it. She told me how things were going with her and her husband and how they were rocky. And she wanted to get out of it. And it just escalated from there. She started spending a whole lot of time with me. I guess he went through her phone. Oh man. Well, to answer that, Delta, this is true. This is very true. Marines do smash a lot of dudes' wives. We have great bodies at the time. You know, some of us still do. Some Marines get out and still be 100% fit still, and some don't. But while you're in the Marine Corps, you're in the best of shape. Um, she was in a different shape than what she is now, and like once it started happening, it just didn't stop. And one thing just started rolling downhill after another. Like it was a bunch of red signs. She she got pregnant before Mother's Day, and it was, what if I was to tell you I'm pregnant? And I'm like, all right. And she's like, no, I just want to know what you say. I continue to brush my teeth. Yes, Dream. I'm a former Marine. Not former. I'm a forever Marine. We don't have formers. I'm not an active duty Marine, but I'm still a Marine. Yep. Yes, Delta. We both are. Yep. That's what's up. Did I ever stalk her? Only when I tried. Only time I stalked her is when I was plotting to kill her. A few times it ran through my head that my life would be better if she just wasn't in it. And oh, me and Delta, yeah, we cool in real life, yeah. Uh, uh, I felt like my life would be better if she wasn't in it, and I plotted, had a whole plan to kill her, and it fell through, and I went to jail, and my Capricorn friend was a Marine also. Crazy. Um, Marriage isn't ownership; it's an obligation filled with compromise and sacrifice to attempt to function as one. I like that. And the plot thickens. Yeah, the plot thickens. Yeah, she was pushing my red buttons way too much. Like every time I turn around, she at one point in time she had told my daughter to tell me that her and her dude were going to get married and they were going to adopt her and change her name from what it is that I named her to Aubrey. And I was like, why? Why would you say that? And she said, it just sounds fun. I want to be an Aubrey now. I mean, no, that's not your name. Your name is what your name is, and it's never going to change because your daddy's never going to sign that paper. And then one time we were in court, and I don't like talking about this kind of stuff, but one time we were in court, and instead of child support that she was normally asking for, she was asking for me to sign my rights over so I don't got to worry about child support no more. And I told my lawyer, uh, with the most humblest face that I could think of, or most truest words that came out of my mouth. Uh, she told me she wants you to sign your rights over, and I said sure. She said sure. I said yeah, but she won't make it out of this courtroom alive. And she was like, "You're joking, right?" See that? See those underlying jokes, right? Yeah. I said no, I'm not. And my mom was like, "No, he's not joking. Like if he signs a piece of paper saying that he no longer is her father, you might as well cancel her because he has no reason for her to live anymore. So yes, that got took off the table very quickly, and it never got put back on the table. Me too, Dream. I'm happy those days are over too, because love can make you crazy. There's a tattoo on my back. I don't know if y'all seen it on Instagram or on Facebook, but the tattoo on my back is a skull with red in it, and another skull with red in it, one on each side. It says the same thing that makes you crazy. No, the same thing that makes you cry will make you crazy, left to right. So um, yeah, I can't wait to sign a birth certificate. My son is going to have my last name. We agreed about that, and that's good. That's good to agree to stuff like that before the baby gets here because it could be a mess. It could be a mess when it yeah. It's great you recognize your mistakes. That's the hardest thing to do. It is. It's very hard. That's why I appreciate y'all every time I talk to y'all. Like, I'm not saying it's a therapeutic anymore for myself because when I wrote my book, that was therapeutic for me. When I record music and I put my life out there for the most part, or I mix it in with some stories, but some of it be my life. Um, that was therapeutic. Getting to the age of 41, a lot of stuff that I used to get mad about really doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't even take up space in my mind. So, but I do appreciate y'all. I do appreciate y'all accepting me the way I open up to y'all and not judging me and say, you know what, this dude's crazy. We don't need to list this channel no more. So I appreciate that. Yes, this seems to know his truth and live in his truth. I appreciate that. Yep, I do. I mean, like I've always been that kind of person that when I tell stories or when I tell an incident, it is no his side, her side, the truth. I just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I've been wrong. I've been in right sometimes. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I shouldn't have did it if I was wrong. But you know, in hindsight, looking back, you could always say what you wouldn't have did looking at another situation. Um, it's hard to say what you will or won't do in a forthcoming situation. So as long as y'all keep that in mind, that's what it is. You know, it's easy to say what you would have did in the past because you already made a decision and you see how that one turned out for you. Whereas to say, I don't know what's coming, but this is how I'm going to respond if it ever happens, no one responds that way. Nobody uh, responds the way they said they would when you're in the trenches. And that's honest. That's the realest thing I can tell y'all. I've always been transparent. Nobody could ever expose me because I put everything on the table. You either like me or you don't. I'm going to still be me. True. That's me. That's me 100%. I mean, do I still have thoughts to hurt people? Sure. But I have a condition, affliction, ailment. That's what I call it. I have an ailment that causes me to do these things from time to time. But I was watching TikTok last night on one of my friends' TikTok pages, and there was a person that said that they are a sociopath. And they were like, I'm telling you this, but don't call me or refer to me as a sociopath. They're like, I'd rather have antisocial personality disorder instead, but I don't. And I thought about it, I'm like, I have antisocial personality disorder. So, no, I'm not a sociopath. I care too much about people to be a sociopath, but and I emphasize and relate to people's situations too well to be non empathetic or non sympathetic to the situation. So yep. But yeah, Delta, signing that birth certificate, it's gonna be one of the proudest moments of your life. And as long as y'all can agree on the name, the last name, hopefully y'all get back together and y'all don't live out me and my cancer story. Um, I hope y'all win. It's a lot of variables that are already different, so y'all should be better equipped. But like I said, I gave you a piece of my brain and my experience so that you can navigate correctly, so things don't end up too bad. Sociopaths don't have empathy for any person. I know that's why I said I'm not a sociopath. That's why I said that, Amy. Yes, you're right. Sociopaths don't have any feelings for anyone. Yep, that's what's up. Hey, all y'all that's in good favor with God, y'all keep praying for my boy Delta. All right, that's what's up. That's a good thing. Yo, I appreciate y'all joining the live today. It was very impactful. It's true. Like I said, if y'all women are dating men that are possessive, insecure, you might want to get away from them sooner than later. Dan Dan is a Dan Dan. Dan Dan is a Sag. Hmm. You just don't play well with others, LOL Delta. Yeah, I don't play well with others either. My circle is Ace, Kid, Chief, Jeff. Yeah, that's my circle. I'm a Virgo, and that's fine. Don't worry about it. I got you wrong, Dan Dan. I'm sorry. Blame it on my mind, not my heart. Hmm. Okay. All right, I'll check it out after the show then. Yeah, that sort of sounds a pretty cool, Dream. We are the shit. Bank on it. Your rising is a sag. Okay, okay. Keep your circle small but close. Definitely. Virgo. We know you're a Virgo, Mister. Let's talk. We know that. If they didn't know that, they know it again. That's right. That's right. Keep pushing it. What else y'all got for me? What other revelations or questions would y'all like to ask? I give y'all, question and answer time towards the end of the videos. I missed the Let's Talk. Did you check out your natal chart yet? I noticed, haha. You like Capricorn and Taurus too. Because we're great people. We are great people. Earth signs rule. No, just playing. Ah. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. When is the next podcast? Sunday. The next hold on. Yeah, the next podcast is Sunday. All Earth energy. Yep. All right, Delta. I'm gonna check out the post and I'm gonna send you a text right back. Where can you get it? Where can you get what the podcast? You're gonna be there, aren't you, Mister Let's Talk? My mom is good. She's real good. Down to earth. Yes, ma'am, we are. I will tell my mom that you said hello when she gets in. No, Mr. Let's Talk, you're supposed to be on the podcast Sunday if you want. I mean, they still give you open opportunity to join when you like. All right. We go on at 7 on Sundays. So you gotta be there between 6 and 6:30. Get your drink all made, get comfortable, sit down, maybe have a little small discussion before we go live, and then we rock and roll. Well, with all this being said, I say I bid y'all adieu, and I see y'all next podcast. Stay tuned. I got one of my thoughts coming soon, either later today or early tomorrow. And I don't know if y'all got my last poetry. I don't know if it went through or not, but if it did, please check that out. All right, then. You have a good day or night too. Everybody else, with that being said, I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World. Smash that like button. Peace.